Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Shop with Hops. Today we've got a orange cranberry radler from Boulevard Brewing Company, and that's what we'll be drinking today. But I wanted to keep you guys up to date on some changes to expect here with the channel. So first off, I say changes because we are 2 days away. It's Sunday, 2 days away from that February 20th deadline, and that's when it looks like I'm going to lose monetization. I've always been fine on the watch time hours department, but it looks like, as it stands today, 481 subscribers. So I didn't even make the 500. Unless I get 19 in the next 2 days, I'm not going to make it. But still, when this all started on January 16th, I had 317 subscribers to go from 317 all the way up to 481. If I've done my math right, that's 164 subscribers in that time. That roughly averages out to be about 5 subscribers a day. So still, I'm pretty consistent in what I'd said all along. That was going to be, that's still some serious growth for where my channel was. So 164, so let me think about that. That's almost exactly, it's a little more. That's more than half of the subscribers I had up to that date. So 317 divided by 2, if I'm doing my math right on top of my head, it's like 158. So, I still increased my size by 50%. So that's pretty good. But the changes I'm here to talk about today, to expect with my channel moving forward, is a number of things. First, let's talk schedule. So, since January, whatever it was, 18th through February 20th, I had sort of committed to doing 3 videos a week. And I knew that wasn't going to be a sustainable rate, and it wasn't. It was pretty tough, pretty difficult to do. Now, luckily, when I went down to Wichita, I was able to, shoot 3 videos in one day, and then that sort of took some pressure off. But if I am going to grow to this 1,000 subscriber threshold, which I'm going to need again at some point, it's not something I'm just going to give up on. I figured the best thing for my channel growth is to get back to real content. And it's not like the stuff I did through that time was a super huge departure. There were some, this new segment, Let's Talk Shop with Hops, all brand new. It's not 100%. I'm in my garage, but as you know, I want to do less of these vlog style things. So that's definitely going to be less. It's not going away, but you're going to see this less and less and less. And definitely not going to see it for the next 40 days, because for Lent, I gave up this, the old rate of, YouTube just consumed my life there for a while, and I needed to kind of hit the reset button. And anyway, so it timed out about perfect. That's why I didn't upload one on Friday, because as you know, Ash Wednesday was last Wednesday. So it's only going to be a Sunday only upload in the next 40 days. But I'm going to try to stick to content-rich videos. Things that are what maybe drew most of my original subscribers to my channel in the first place. We're talking Rat Rod radio flyer, and we're talking working on my Jeep, working on cars. So we're going to stick to garage project specific. And I shot some of that video yesterday for the Rat Rod radio flyer. We're dusting that thing off again. So probably expect to see mostly that here in the short interim. Again, like I said, we'll have this segment. It's not going to go away forever. It just probably won't show back up until, I don't know, April or something. The other thing, the Know Your Neighbor segment, that's something I want to keep going. I'm just looking for the right person to do it, and I don't know how often that's going to happen. But again, not for the next 40 days. I want to stick to actual working on project stuff. So with me more than likely losing monetization. I guess my next venture into try to continue to make money and help fund my projects is swag. I'm going to be rolling out a new line of t-shirts. This is going to be my pilot t-shirt that I'm wearing right now. It's actually, it's my prototype. It's got some errors on the back. I ordered one for myself to make sure I liked it, make sure I got it the way I wanted. And I'm currently, it will be through Spreadshirt.com. Pretty neat little setup. If you guys haven't heard about them, I encourage you to do some research on them, because any one of you guys could do that. I'm just trying to finalize some tax information stuff right now. But these will be available probably in the next week for purchase through my Spreadshirt store. So I'll be excited about that. And I'll start throwing links in the description below for these shirts when they become available. So keep an eye out for that. Again, maybe some of you already knew about it. If you follow me on Instagram, that's new for me in the past 2 weeks. So Instagram's going to be the best way to get sneak peeks on what's going on in the garage. I used to do that on Twitter, but it doesn't seem like the YouTube community, it's a very Twitter-rich one. So with Instagram, I can link sort of pictures out of Instagram to automatically tweet on Twitter, so you'll still be getting stuff there. And then, since I did say I'm at 481 subscribers, in the next 40 days, the most likely departure from content that's project-based will probably be when I do a 500 subscriber giveaway. Now, I have an idea of what I want to do. I just still have to pull it off. It involves some other people, and frankly, I've kind of let that slide a little bit in the past couple of weeks, so I don't have all my ducks in a row right now for that. I still want to go down the route I'm thinking, but I don't want to tip you off too much. So that being said, let's wrap this up with my beer review. And again, we are drinking the Boulevard Orange Cranberry Radler, and just let me take a third swig here, and I'll get you my thoughts. So I know what some of you are thinking, Grant, you're defeating man code, don't fruit the beer, all that stuff. I personally like Radlers now, but I haven't found too many that really hit the spot. So maybe I'm just really picky with them, but I guess when I think about like Shandies and Radlers, like in my youth, my dad used to farm. They shut the farm down, I think in 2005, I want to say, and the family farm. And so those last 2 or 3 summers, I was working in construction, and then when we get off at 3:30, we'd go to the farm, and then we'd cut wheat, do wheat harvest in the middle of summer. And so Radlers and Shandies, to me, at the time I didn't drink because I wasn't 21 back then. But when you would stop for supper in the field in the middle of a hot summer day in Kansas, that's where I pictured this is the ideal drink, these Radlers and Shandies. Or sometimes when you're tailgating for a baseball game in the middle of summer on black asphalt, sometimes you just don't want a normal domestic beer or any other beer to just dehydrate you in 2 seconds. So I do like these styles where it's like half fruit juice and half beer. So that's kind of the spot where the sweet spot they are. This one in particular, I kind of have mixed thoughts on. It's sort of like the last one I did with you guys. I'm not going to have trouble getting through the 6-pack, but I also can see why it was on sale, and I don't know that I would go after this one again. It's a little too tart for my liking. If you're going to do a Radler, I like it to be a little more sweeter. But again, and it is, we're still in winter. It's 6 degrees out today, which is actually fairly nice. I've got the garage door down behind you, only because there's a pretty crazy north wind. So maybe if it was hotter out, maybe this would be hitting the spot a little more. But you know, I guess on the last one I didn't really give like a grade or anything, but if it was like a 10 scale, this is, you know, best case scenario, I'd be giving this one a 6. But that's going to do it for this week's show. We'll catch you next week. Next Sunday, you'll get some real video of me working on the next stage or phase of the Rat Rod Radio Flyer. But until next time, peace out.